When you're done drawing in your radiuses and your tapers and all the tangents for your different quadrants, you'll need to add some dimensions on there so you can print this out and include this in your homework. So here we are back in the AutoCAD. I did change the default color that you'll be drawing on. There's a layer called CE354_design. That's the default layer when you'll log in. You don't have to change anything. It's now white, so it shows up better when you print. It wasn't instead of that magenta color we had earlier. So this is, again, this is not probably the exact solution drawing file, but this is the one I just put in here for purposes. So now we're going to come back and we're going to throw some dimensions into it so that you can print this out and that we can check it and grade it. And so if you're back here, here's the menu bar. It looks like the normal home screen menu bar. Here's the home tab. That gets you back to that. We're going to come over here now to annotate tab. Click on the annotate tab. And then here in this panel, what's called dimensions, we're going to do the dimensioning in here. First one is we'll use this automated dimension tool to put some linear dimensions in. So we click that, that gets it started. And then you just pick the endpoints of your line. And if you want the endpoints of the tangent section, you can type in END and make sure you get to the end right before it starts the radius. You just pull that out and that automatically adds in the dimension for that. Right. To do the dimension on the radiuses all the way around, the radii, you come over here, click radius tool, again under dimensions, get a drop down box, pick radius. Under there we go. You'll click the arc and then just back it up. It automatically drops in the dimension for you. And then you can also use this and say that you want the aligned command. And again, we're going to make sure we get the end point of the arc to the end point of that and pull it out. There you go. And you'll have slightly different dimensions along those alignments because there's like I say, a wiggle in the edge of that shoulder, edge of that pavement as it goes through. So this one will be slightly longer than some of the others. So don't get freaked out. You drew it the best you could with the 15:1 taper rate or whatever taper rate you're using, and so just label it whatever it is, and don't think that there's some magic geometric solution to these. This is real world problems, and there's often not. So you'll label the radius and the length of the tangent sections on both sides as you come around, and that should be good enough for us to double check and grade those. Once you've got those plugged in, then if you look down here at the bottom, you've got different tabs along the bottom here. You're in the model space when you start this. That's where you draw at. We're going to jump over to title block. Click on that. It brings up a paper space screen, and it should look like this. And it should be about ready to go. And you can see in here is your line work in there. You're going to jump up to the top here. There's a little print or plot button. You can also just type in plot. Get there, so you click that. It brings up the plot dialog box. It should be ready to do onto a PDF. So you're going to use this plotter called DWG to PDF. We're plotting extents. We're scaling the line weights we're fitting to paper, and we're using grayscale. All that should be set. It's usually recorded within the drawing file, so you shouldn't have to change anything. You click OK, and you're just going to pick a spot where you want to put it. And that'll create a PDF, and that PDF you'll upload to Blackboard as your final piece for this. When it plots out, it should be all black and white in a grayscale setting. That's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to email me, or I'd be happy to come down to the computer lab if you want some hands-on work or have hands-on questions about how to finish this up. Thanks.